Before the varsity game starts, Pulaski would like to congratulate Colin Schultz for reaching 1,000 career points here for PHS.
1,000 career points. This accomplishment reflects Colin's dedication, talent, and countless hours of hard work both on and off the court. Colin joins an elite group of Red Raiders who have achieved this milestone and who have contributed to their team's overall success. And once again, please join me in congratulating Colin on this outstanding achievement.
evening and welcome, basketball fans. This broadcast is provided by Raiders Sports Network and is made up of Pulaski High School students. I don't hear myself. We are brought to you live from the Fred Kessley Fieldhouse for a Pulaski boys basketball game against the BayPort Pirates. Your Pulaski Red Raiders are coached by John Pulaski. Recently, they played a non-conference matchup against Hortonville, losing 58-78. Currently, the Raiders are 4-4 and have a 2-1 conference record. They're definitely looking to bounce back from that loss, but tonight they're hoping to get back into the winning routine and add to their conference record. On the other hand, your Pirates are coached by Nate Rico and are currently 3-5 overall and have a conference record of 1-2. When looking at both of the teams' records tonight, I just think the Raiders and the Pirates have played a conference game against the Ashwaubenon Jaguars. Interestingly enough, the Raiders won and the Pirates lost. This gives us a little insight of the matchup tonight, but honestly, I think the school rivalry is evident and there's a lot of people here tonight, so it is definitely going to be a good Friday night matchup. Welcome back, guys. We're here. Is mine on?
Pirate ball. Hendricks will step right out of bounds and give the ball straight to the Raiders.
It's a packed night here for Pulaski.
Schultz to inbound. He'll give it to Atruba. Atruba dribbles to his left. Sends up a lob for Mydro, and Mydro's on the other end, and that's 2.
Raiders trying to press early here.
Well-designed play there by the Raiders to get Mydro a free basket. Pirates will lob it long. And Kelly will be on the other end of that, and he'll finish for 2. Schultz has Hendricks on him. Gives it to Holowinski, over to Schmidt. To Atruba, coming off of a screen. He gives it back to Holowinski, and he's going to get it taken away by Durkee. Durkee's going to drive to the basket, and he's going to go up and finish for 2. Pirates jump out to an early 4-2 lead. Just over a minute into the game. Schmidt over to Atruba. Pass is a little high, forces a turnover there by the Raiders.
Early 2-point lead here for the Raiders. Looking to press.
Thomas will drive into the basket, and that's a clean basket there to avoiding Holowinski.
Atruba bringing up. Schultz with the ball. Puts up a jumper but misses. Pirates looking to make something happen here.
Thomas swings it over to Hendricks. Hendricks drives in, and he's going to get fouled on his way out. Referees are going to talk, and they're going to change it to a travel. It'll be Pulaski ball.
Looks like Bowden Schmidt will be subbing in for the Raiders here.
Yeah, very early substitution.
Looks like Pirates are going to be pressing as well.
Atruba inbound to Schultz. Schultz is in the corner. He once again has Hendricks on him. Schultz will use the Schmidt screen. He's going to give it to Schmidt again. Schmidt in the corner, no good. Hendricks will rebound. He's going to push the court up to the basket. He's going to get fouled on his way up, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Looks like that's Raiders' first foul of the night by Schmidt.
Fouls on number 11, Ethan Schmidt is first. The team's first. Caden Hendricks shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Second is no good. Cornette gets the board. He doesn't finish, but then
Kelly.
Atruba has Durkee on him. He hands it over to Schmidt, who gives it to Schultz. Back to Atruba at the top of the key.
Mygel trying to make something happen in the post there against Kelly. And it looks like it'll be Pirates ball. Going to be a foul on Migel.
Pirates jump out to an early lead here, 9-2. Just about 3 minutes played. Cornett over to Kelly. Kelly's got another free basket in the paint.
Raiders break out of the press real quick.
Schultz with a quick basket. Cornett for the Pirates. Gives it to Hendricks, who swings it over to Durkee for three. His three is no good, and it'll go up and over the backboard. Raider ball.
Entering the game for BayPort, number 0, Mikey Jones, number 3, Matt Stevens.
Some more substitutions here for the Pirates. It looks like they're going to be taking Kelly out, one of their top players of the night here. He averages about 14 points per game. Raiders trying to make something happen here.
Schmidt to carry the ball. He gives it to Bach. Schmidt driving in.
It looks like he gets fouled. Inbounded to Schmidt.
He swings it to Hollow.
Schmidt's under the hoop. He makes a move and makes the layup.
It'll be Jones taking the ball up for the Pirates. The Raiders are going to bring a double. Cornett has it. He swings it to the corner for Hendricks. Hendricks, as he drives to the lane, Holowinski's going to take it away from him. And he's going to foul Colin Schultz.
That'll be Hendricks' first.
Schultz
Team second.
Inbound. Over to Schmidt. Schultz spins into the paint, finds Schmidt. Ethan Schmidt in the corner. Swings it cross court for his brother. Open for three, and he's going to hit. Schmidt to Schmidt connects for a three. Raiders only down 2 points now. Cornett over to Jones. He picks up his dribble, has Schmidt on him. He finds Stevens, back to Jones, back to Stevens. Pirates moving the ball. Hendricks is going to line up a three from the top. No good. Cornett with that 6'8" long wingspan will get the board.
Durkee driving, and he is fouled under the hoop for two.
Two-point game right now, 5 minutes into this first half.
Also number 22, Gilbach is first, the team's third. Sawyer Durkee at the line.
Couple substitutions here. Migel and Matruba will return for the Raiders.
Both free throws will fall. Raiders down 4. Bowden Schmidt will carry the ball. He'll give it to Holowinski. Over to Migel. He'll dribble it off his own foot, but he gets the board back. Finds Watruba for three. No good. Migel will get the board himself, but he can't finish at the rim. Goes back out to Watruba.
Looking to reset here. It looks like the Raiders have got their another turnover here.
Team's fourth foul already.
I think being down 4 points right here, the Raiders have to have some strong defense and then get to the hoop on offense here.
Durkee with the ball for the Pirates. He gives it over to Jones. Pirates beat the full court press nicely, but Holowinski will swat down Kelly's pass. Watruba finds Schmidt out for the three. Nice move to get away from his defender.
Looking to drive here, and he gets to the hoop for the layup.
That's a nice little possession there by the Raiders. 2-point game.
12 minutes to play here, lots of time.
Pulaski full court press works this time. Schmidt gets the steal, he gives it to Migel. Migel can't finish, he gives it back to Schmidt. Finds Watruba at the top of the key. Watruba lines up a three, and that's good. The Raiders take the lead. It forces a Pirates timeout. After a slow start here by the Raiders, they've picked it up and have taken the lead. Pirates start with the ball. Three is no good.
Watruba trying to fast pace this ball here.
Schultz over in the corner. He's going to drive in, look to finish, and he does. Colin Schultz is going to get his first basket of the night.
He just made that look so easy, just drive into the
second
hoop.
Basket. Pirates, long pass over the top of the Raiders, and that'll work. Raiders are going to push with pace. Migel in the paint, nice spin move. Jumper comes up short.
Trying to double team him here.
Jones finds Gehring. His floater's no good from the free throw line. Watruba will get the board, push it to Schmidt, and Schmidt's going to have a costly pass there. That'll result in a turnover. Here comes Pirates.
Looks like Durkee will make that easy layup.
Raiders have to be careful. If they're going to push with pace, they got to make sure their passes are smooth. Bowden Schmidt will carry. Nice move on his defender. He's going to go into the paint. He's going to get swallowed up as he goes up. And he'll head to the line for two.
Also number 3, Matt Stevens, his first, the team's third. Bowden Schmidt shooting 2.
Yeah, Bowden already has 5 points on the night, and he averages about 14.5 points per game, so definitely a sophomore leader here for the team. Looks like Ben Berry will sub in for the Raiders.
Raiders are bringing in size with Ben Berry. He stands at 6'6". Hendricks with Schmidt on him. He hands it off to Jones. He finds Kelly at the top of the key. Inside to Cornett. Cornett's going to turn, and he's going to finish.
3-point game here. Raiders down.
Schmidt gives it to Schultz. Schultz, spin move. The Pirates brought the double. Bodenschmidt looking for room in the paint. Gives it back out to Atruba. Schultz is going to get a screen. And as he tries to go to Atruba, he's going to get it stolen away by Hendricks, who hands it off to Kelly, but he's going to lose it. It's a fight for the ball. Pirates come up with the loose ball. Cornette in the corner.
And he makes the jumper.
Raiders going to have to play a little bit more solid defense if they want to win this one. Schmidt using Migel's screen. He'll give it to Migel, who gives it to Atruba. Migel. Pass to Schultz. Gets taken away by Hendricks, but Schultz will go run it down. Sloppy passes right now for the Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders just trying to make something happen here on the offensive end.
Schultz to inbound. He gives it to Bach, who'll give it straight back to Schultz. Watruba looking for Schmidt off the screens.
Schultz drives. And it looks like he's going to get fouled on the ground here. It's going to be fouled by Hendricks. Keep in mind his second foul of the night. Team's fourth.
He's going to take a seat on the bench. Watruba to inbound for the Raiders. He finds Migel, who gives it back to Watruba. Watruba lines up a three, and that's money from the corner. Watruba connects for another three. Good steal by Watruba, too. Good basketball on both ends of the court for the Raiders.
Looking to utilize this extra possession here. Only a 2-point game.
Schultz driving into the paint.
Euro step.
Looks like he got fouled on the way up, but he doesn't get a call. Pirates will come away with it.
Into Kelly. He takes a jumper.
Nice basket by the Pirates. Watruba will take the ball up for the Raiders. Watruba over to Migel. Schultz with Jones on him.
That's going to be another foul. Looks like it's going to be on Jones.
Holowinski and Girth will check into the game. Watruba inbound. Watruba over to Schmidt in the corner, who gives it to Holowinski. Bach over to Watruba. He finds Schmidt open for three. He's going to shoot. He comes up short. Kelly. Excuse me. That is
Bins.
Watruba gives it to Holowinski at the top of the key. His three is no good. And it'll be Pirate ball.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on Callan Bach. That's his third foul, so he will go to the bench. Team's fifth.
Durkee with the ball for the Pirates. He has Schmidt guarding him. And Ethan Schmidt will commit a foul. Thomas to inbound for the Pirates. He was looking for Cornett in the paint. Instead gives it to Durkee out wide, who finds Kelly up top. Kelly, pump fake. Gets it taken away by Schmidt, but it goes to Cornett. Cornett spins, and he gives it to Thomas up top. Durkee finds Cornett for the three. He gives it to Kelly inside. Kelly's going to get fouled, and the basket will fall. Just when the Raiders got back in the game, the Pirates have made it a 9-point game again.
Kelly trying to make it a 3-point play here.
Kelly's free throw is no good. Bowden Schmidt will go up and get the board.
Trying to push the ball here with a little over 6 minutes to play.
He gives it to Schultz, who finds Holowinski inside. Girth swings it to Schultz. Schultz's pass gets tipped, but it goes right back to Schultz. Lines up a deep three, and he's going to connect. Colin Schultz with three. That's his 7th point of the night.
Definitely want to get Schultz going here. If he can make some deep threes, it'll definitely get Pulaski back in the game here. Just down by 6.
Thomas with the ball, finds Cornett in the paint. That's a mismatch, but Bowden Schmidt's going to play good defense and take it away. Schmidt finds Schultz. Schultz is going to drive. Euro step. No good. Looking for a foul. He doesn't get one. Kelly has Holowinski on him. Bowden Schmidt coming to play help defense. But he's going to... Bowden Schmidt's going to commit a foul while trying to help.
Another foul for the Raiders. It'll be their 8th on the night.
Kelly's free throw is no good. Bowden Schmidt finds Watruba, who finds Ethan Schmidt at the top of the key. His pass goes to Mijo. He can't handle it very well, but he gives it to Watruba out wide for three, and that is nothing but net. Bryce Watruba. He's got 3 threes on the night. Raiders have made it a 3-point game. Durkee for the Pirates gives it to Cornett, who finds Kelly. He's got Ethan Schmidt on him. He's going to pull up, and the jumper is clean. Watruba open for three again. This time it's no good.
Watruba saves it.
Good hustle play. And the Pirates are going to commit a foul.
Foul will be on Thomas.
Great extra effort there by Watruba to earn the Raiders an extra possession. 5-point game, 4 minutes, 26 seconds remaining here in the first half. Schultz to inbound for the Raiders. He gives it to Schmidt, who gives it right back to Schultz, driving into the paint.
Just misses. Durkee for the three.
No good. Possession will stay with the Pirates.
Couple substitutions here.
Hendricks will inbound for the Pirates. He's looking for anyone. He finds Cornett. Cornett driving on Schmidt. He's got nowhere to go. It's good defense at first, but then the Raiders are committing a foul on his second attempt.
Cornett is just too tall for the Raiders right now. Raiders in a little bit of foul trouble here. Lots of players with 2 fouls.
First free throw is no good. Second one falls. Raiders down 6. Bowden Schmidt over to Witruba, who finds Migel. Migel back to Witruba, who finds Holowinski at the top of the key. He's going to shoot, and that'll come up short. Witruba gets the offensive board, puts it back up. Witruba will get his own miss. Migel will get Witruba's second miss, and Migel will put it up and put it in for 2.
Third time's a charm.
Apparently.
And another costly foul here for the Raiders. That'll send Hendricks to the line.
Joey Migel has already picked up his 3rd foul.
Three and a half minutes to play here. What do you think the Raiders could do to try and inch back to this lead here?
Well, I think the answer just checked into the game, and his name is Colin Schultz. I think Colin Schultz has been a little unlucky not to get calls as he's going up to the basket, but all it takes is one basket to drop, and he can heat up fast.
Yeah, I think you just got to heat him up, get him on fire, sink a couple threes, and the Raiders are back in this.
And then play some good defense without fouling.
Yes.
Ethan Schmidt will drive, and that's a nice basket. 4-point game, just over 3 minutes remaining. Hendricks finds Durkee. Nice swing pass.
He's going to get blocked under the hoop.
Gehring at the line to shoot 2. Both free throws are good. Back to a 6-point game. Schultz will take the ball up. He's going to fake the handoff to Witruba. Finds Ethan Schmidt in the corner for 3. No good. Hendricks will get the board. And the Pirates look to counter. Cornette with Holowinski on him. Finds Kelly in the paint, who's got Barry on him. Gehring with some nice moves. Good steal by Holowinski. And he's got a free layup.
BayPort transitioning quick here.
And Kelly's going to throw it down. Barry fell for the pump fake. Kelly had a free path to the rim. Witruba, spin move. Looking for anyone, doesn't find anyone.
Kelly gets a hand on it.
Bowden Schmidt will check back into the game for Barry. Schultz inbounds it to Bowden Schmidt. Witruba driving to the paint. He's got a free lane and he's going to use it. Back to a 4-point game.
Just under 2 minutes to play here.
Raiders really need a defensive stop.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see no fouls here.
Binns gives it up to Cornette. Cornette's going to shoot a 3. That's no good. And Bowden Schmidt will get the board. And Kelly will foul on the loose ball.
Now in the bonus here for the Raiders. It'll be 1-1 for Schmidt here.
Free throw is no good. Cornett will get the rebound. Gehring finds Binns. Gehring for 3, no good. Holowinski will get the board. And Pulaski looks to take advantage of this possession. Colin Schultz is going to line up a deep 3, but it gets called off. The Pirates will come in off-ball foul. Bowden Schmidt will head back to the line for 1-1. First free throw is good. Second free throw is also good. It's only a 1-possession game now here. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Durkee gives it to Binns, who finds Thomas. Thomas into Cornett, and Watruba's going to foul. Another foul here by the Raiders. Cornett's first is no good. Three-point game. Schultz with Durkee on him. He hands it off to Holowinski, who gives it to Schmidt. Schmidt driving, finds Watruba open in the corner. He pump fakes, drives in, jumper's no good. And the rebound will go to the Pirates.
Durkee trying to run out the clock here.
Raiders bring the double. Thomas to Binns. Into Kelly, into the paint. His jumper's no good. Schmidt will carry.
He just goes right to the hoop, but just misses.
Looks like the Pirates are going to try and take the clock down to here. Make this the last possession of the half. Thomas in the corner. Has Bowden Schmidt on him. Gives it back to Durkee. Calls Kelly to come set a screen, who gets Holowinski to switch onto him. Good hustle there. Good defense by the Raiders. Only 3.5 seconds remaining.
Still Pirates ball.
And the Pirates' last second attempt goes no good. The teams will head into halftime with the Pirates' 3-point lead here. It's a really close game. Ruth, what can the Raiders do coming out of halftime to get this crowd hyped up and get the momentum on their side?
I think, first of all, fire up Colin Schultz. I think he's just got to take more opportunities, be more selfish, and put up more threes. I mean, the worst he can do is miss, but... And then also on the defensive side of the court, definitely want to be more compact in the paint, because as we see, Kelly has already 14 points on the night, which is over half the team's points. I think they just got to hammer out the kinetics of the game and get back to their game.
Yeah, And a common theme on defense is fouling for the Raiders.
Yes.
They're going to find themselves in foul trouble really early on here in the second half. So we'll see what the teams come out with starting the second half, and we'll see you back in action. Welcome back to your second half of action. The Pirates will start off with the ball here with Thomas inbounding. He straight away gives it to Hendricks. He's got Migel on him. Gives it to Kelly. Back to Hendricks. Hendricks motioning with his hands. Finds Durkee in the corner, who tries to get it to Kelly in the paint, and Kelly's going to go up and get fouled once again.
And it looks like that's going to be Migel's 4th foul of the night. So immediately Bach goes to the line.
Calvin Bach also playing on 3 fouls, so he's trying not to get into foul trouble also. Second free throw is no good. Schultz will come down with the board. 4-point game. First possession of offense for the Raiders. Schultz will drive, and he's going to connect with the first basket. That's a huge start. Pirates. Durkee with the ball. He's got 2 on him. He gives it to Hendricks, who finds Cornett in the corner. He finds Hendricks. Hendricks will line up at 3. No good. Kelly and Watruba will fight for the rebound. That'll be a jump ball.
It looks like it'll be Raider possession here. Pirates doing a man-on-man press. Watruba lofts it over to Schultz.
Schultz one-on-one. Schmidt finds Watruba at the top of the key. Gives it over to Bach. Gives it to Schultz. Schultz looking for a pass. Instead, he's going to drive, and he's going to get fouled on his way up, and he'll head to the line for 2 free throws. A strong start here by Colin Schultz.
Yeah, definitely what we wanted to see here. 9 points on the night. And he averages just about 31 points per game, so he's definitely gonna want to get him started tonight.
First free throw is good. He hits double-digit points. Second free throw is also good. Hendricks finds Cornett, who swings it to Thomas. Over to Kelly, who's open in the paint.
Trying to double team him.
And another foul.
That'll be Schmidt's 3rd.
Hendricks to inbound. Gives it to Durkee, who drives in. Multiple Raiders there to meet him. Hendricks, nice moves. Finds Cornett out by the 3. He drives in, spins, gives it to Kelly. And Kelly's got a free basket once again. That was a common theme in the first half. It felt like Kelly just had multiple free baskets in the paint. Hopefully the Raiders change something here to get him.
Yeah, they definitely need to mark him up. Can't let him get a free layup like that.
Holowinski has Kelly on him. He drives in, finds Schmidt. Schmidt over to Bach for 3. Callum Bach comes up no good. But Holowinski will draw a foul by Kelly on his way up with the rebound. Only Kelly's second foul.
Slowly but surely, the Raiders are putting the points on the board here through the free throw line.
Both free throws are good by Holowinski. Game's tied at 41. Hendricks with the ball. directing traffic with his hands. Finds Thomas. Pass was a little high, but he adjusted. He gives it to Cornett in the corner. Cornett has Watruba on him. Finds Hendricks. Quick pass, and Kelly's going to slam it down once again. Quick ball movement there by the Pirates. Caught the Raiders sleeping. Watruba finds Holowinski open for three, but that's no good, and Kelly will get the rebound. Cornett in the paint. Draws two, and he's going to finish. The Raiders are getting beat in the paint right now.
And just like that, the Raiders are going to call a timeout here.
Not the start they wanted coming out of halftime.
Definitely Coach Pulaski right now is looking to want to regroup the team and just not let the Pirates make this lead even bigger.
Yeah, it looks like the first half is just carrying over here in the second half. Multiple fouls, and the Pirates are just dominating the paint right now on offense.
Yeah, and just looking at the scoreboard here, Cornett and Kelly, which remind you are the tallest players on the team here, have a combined score of 27 points out of 45. So they're just getting a lot of points in the paint, and Raiders are just leaving them wide open for a quick, easy transition. So I think they just need to have a more tight, packed defense in the paint and just force them to push it out.
Yeah, the Pirates haven't shot many threes, so until they start connecting with threes, you got to guard the paint.
On the other hand, Raiders have the ball here.
Schultz inbounds to Watruba. He gives it back to Schultz. Schultz for the deep three, just no good. Good rebound, and Bowden Schmidt will draw the foul.
Fouls on number 13, Noah Thomas, his second, the team's third. Bowden Schmidt shooting two.
That'll be a foul on Thomas.
No Pirates are really in foul trouble. Second free throw is good. 3-point game. Hendricks has Schmidt on him. He gives it to Durkee, who's got Watruba. Cornett comes open from a screen. He'll hand it off to Thomas. Thomas looking for options, gives it back to Hendricks, who finds Thomas open for three, gives it to Cornett in the paint. Cornett's floater, no good. Good hustle there by Watruba. And Schultz will take the ball up for the Raiders. That was a nice defensive possession.
Watruba's wide open.
Bang! Nice three there by Watruba. I believe that is I think that's his fourth three of the game. Good double here by the Raiders. Durkee has nowhere to go. He chucks it away. It gets to Kelly. Oh, that looked like a strong defensive play by Watruba there, but
he's going to be called for a foul. That'll be his second of the night. Kelly sinks the first one. Misses the second, and looks like Schmidt will bring it up quickly.
Schmidt to Holowinski at the top of the key. Schultz gives it to Bach, who gives it back to Schmidt. Another costly turnover here. Lazy passes by the Raiders, but they recover nicely back on defense here.
Couple subs in here for the Pirates, taking Cornett out. Still only a 1-point game here with 13 minutes to go. It's looking like anyone's game.
Hendricks We'll lob it over to Durkee. Kelly sets a screen for Hendricks. Hendricks finds Durkee, who's driving in the paint. Looks to throw it up, and he's going to draw a foul.
Raiders are clearly frustrated right now. The team's fourth foul.
Girth will come in for Witruba. Second free throw's good. 3-point game.
Pirates pressing here, despite the 3-point lead. Schmidt kind of stalling at the top of the key, looking to draw up a play.
Schultz, spin move. He's going to draw a foul. Hendricks' third foul. First free throw is good. Second one as well. 1-point game here. Jones gives it to Durkee. He's got Schultz in front of him. Finds Kelly in the paint. Kelly's going to drive on Bach, and he's going to finish at the rim once again. He's got 22 points on the game right now. Schultz is going to drive. He chucks a prayer up, and it's going to fall. That's a crazy bucket there by Colin Schultz.
That might just be the layup to propel the Raiders forward here.
Kelly with Holowinski in front of him. Kelly, spin move, gets to the basket, but his layup's not going to fall this time, and Schultz is going to push the court with pace. Uses a Holowinski screen. Pirates are going to play switch. He gives it to Girth, who gives it back to Schultz.
Lots of fouls for the Raiders here, so this is not your go-to lineup here, as many of the starters are sitting, but
Schmidt's three-pointer was no good. Durkee looks like he's backing down Schmidt to the rim. Nice move, but he's not going to be able to finish the layup, but he's just going to get his own board. It'll force a Raider timeout.
and it looks like that'll be a full timeout here.
Only a 3-point game. Both teams on 4 fouls.
And it looks like Witruba and Schmidt will be checking back in.
We'll see what Pulaski drew up here in their timeout. Schultz inbound to Witruba. He'll carry the ball past And it's going to be an illegal screen on Holowinski.
Luckily, that's his first foul. Team's 5th.
Pirates will take possession now. Jones to Kelly. Durkee. Jones in the corner. Goering. Pull up, no good. Ethan Schmidt will get the board.
Nice defensive play there by the Raiders. Got the ball away from Kelly, and here they have a possession.
Holowinski finds Schultz at the top of the key. Looking for help. He's going to dribble. He's going to get it taken away from him. The Pirates are going to counter with this. Kelly's got it.
Shoots it out to Durkee.
Durkee's 3 is way off the mark. Watruba finds Schmidt, who finds Schultz in the corner, wide open for 3, but that's no good. Pirates. Jones. Jones gets it poked away by Schmidt. The Pirates will keep possession.
Kelly getting subbed out, but Cornett going back in.
That'll be a costly turnover there on the inbound by the Pirates. It'll give the Raiders a free possession here. Ten minutes remaining here in the second half. Raiders find themselves down 3. Holowinski with Cornett in front of him. Gives it to Bach. Over to Schultz, who finds Schmidt coming open on a screen. Hard pass into Holowinski. Holowinski gets Cornett to jump, and he'll finish at the rim.
Nice layup there to make it a 1-point game.
Raiders trying to give this crowd something to cheer about. Stevens will back down Schultz. His layup's no good. And it looks like another Raider foul here.
And it looks like Migel and Watruba are going to come in. Migel, remind you, has 4 fouls on the night.
Schmidt has also picked up his 4th foul. Durkee finds Jones. Goering has Schmidt on him. He finds Jones, who drives.
And it's going to be a jump ball.
Great hustle play there by Bowden Schmidt. It looked like he was beat, but he came back and was able to tie up the Pirates there. It's going to be possession Pirates. Durkee will give it to Jones. Durkee driving, finds Stevens. Stevens spins, Bach doesn't bite. He finds good ball moving there by the Pirates, but it's a blown layup.
He misses that free layup there.
It was great passing there by the Pirates, but the finishing product was nowhere near as good.
Bach in a little bit of a bind up here. Raiders trying to reset.
Watruba motion Schmidt to him. Bowden Schmidt will chuck up a prayer, goes back to Watruba. Watruba will give it to Ethan Schmidt. Ethan Schmidt looking for some room. He finds Bach. Bach in the corner, gives it back out to Watruba. Bowden Schmidt in the corner, finds Migel.
There's no shot clock in high school basketball, so they're trying to swing the ball.
It was good ball movement there by the Raiders, but the three-pointer is no good. And another foul by the Raiders. And he'll pick up his 4th foul. 3 Raiders on 4 fouls right now. And 2 of them will head to the bench.
Jones is at the line for the 1-and-1.
Free throw's no good, but Truba will get the rebound. Schmidt finds Schultz. Schultz had 2 Pirates bite. Ethan Schmidt, good spin move, fadeaway, and that bucket will go. The Raiders are up 1 now.
First lead in a while here for the Raiders.
Kelly in the paint. He brings 3 Pulaski Raiders with him, and he's going to travel. It'll bring some energy to this Pulaski crowd.
Finally, something the Raiders have been looking for this whole night, not a foul. And the Raiders will take the ball out here with just over 7 minutes to play.
Raiders have finally pulled ahead here. It's not much of a lead, but it is a lead.
Definitely trying to turn the tables here with a big crowd tonight.
Raiders just have to play disciplined defense here. They can't be giving away fouls. It'll be Schultz to inbound for the Raiders.
And it clearly looks like Coach drew something up after the timeout here.
Schultz will inbound to Schmidt. Schmidt to Schmidt. Over to Atruba. Schmidt finds Holowinski in the paint, and he's going to draw the foul. So Holowinski will head to the line for 2.
And he sinks the first.
Three-point game now. Raiders on top. Hendricks with Schmidt in front of him. He gives it to Stevens, who's got Watruba. Back to Hendricks, over to Kelly. Kelly into the paint. And the Raiders are going to bring 4 players.
And the refs are trying to determine who the foul is on. And it's going to be on Holowinski here. Luckily, his second. Cornett will shoot the 1-and-1.
First free throw is good. Second free throw is also good. Durkee checked back into the game for the Pirates. 1-point game. Just under 7 minutes remaining here. Schmidt looking for room. Has Durkee in front of him. Gives it to Schmidt, who finds Schultz. Schultz is going to drive, and he's going to get fouled on his way to the basket.
Schultz has got 15 points on the night here. Zero fouls.
Lots of free throws here. If any team can be efficient from the line, they've got a decent chance at winning this game. Schultz will make both. Back to a three-point game. Jones will bring the ball up for the Pirates now. He's got Schultz guarding him. He'll use a Kelly screen. Finds Durkee, driving into the paint, spins. He can't finish at the rim, and the Raiders are going to get a good rebound. Good defensive possession there. They're bringing help now as the Pirates drive into the paint. Schmidt at the top of the key. Tries to find Wetruba. It'll be another foul on the Pirates. Momentum is switching here.
Looks like the tides are changing as the Pirates are now committing more fouls. That is their 7th team foul. It'll now be a 1-and-1 here for Schultz.
Schultz has been efficient from the line to this point.
Trying to sink some free, easy points here.
And he makes both.
Extending the lead to 5.
Durkee carrying the ball.
Suddenly
Motion.
the Pirates are trying to draw up a play here.
Pulaski crowd's finally into the game. Durkee uses a Kelly screen, but he's got nowhere to go, and the pass is going to be taken away, but Holowinski's going to dribble it off his own leg out of bounds. Pirates really caught a break there.
Pirates got a little lucky there from Holowinski, but still great defense.
Hendricks has Schmidt on him. Gives it out to Kelly. Kelly's pass is nowhere near the reach of Cornett. And he'll throw it straight out of bounds.
And on that note, the Pirates are calling a timeout full. Nathan, what are you drawing up here for the Raiders? With 5-point lead, 5 minutes to play, what are you looking to see here?
I'm drawing up a play for the man that has 19 points right now, the leading scorer for the Raiders, Colin Schultz. It doesn't really matter if it's a 3 or a 2, as long as you can get a good screen and get him open and get a good look, he's got a decent chance at connecting. And then you just have to keep up the intensity on defense. The Raiders are finally bringing help once the Pirates get into the paint, and the Pirates are starting to throw the ball away, costly turnovers on both ends. So as long as the Raiders can stop simple mistakes, like Holowinski accidentally dribbling off his own leg, I think the Raiders are in good shape here if they keep up this intensity.
Yes.
Five-point game, 5 minutes, 40 seconds remaining here.
Surprisingly, no one has fouled out for the Raiders, but we're standing on a boardwalk here with multiple players on 4.
Schultz inbounds to Schmidt. Risky pass there, but it works. Wetruba gives it to Schmidt in the corner. Back to Schmidt again. He gives it to Wetruba. He finds Holowinski. Holowinski's going to drive, and his layup's no good. Kelly has Holowinski in front of him. He finds Jones in the corner, has Schultz in front of him. Good defense from Schultz. He swings it back out to Hendricks, who finds Cornett, and it's a nice hard pass into the paint. Good play there by the Pirates.
Schultz was kind of sleeping there on the defense.
3-point game. Just under 5 minutes remaining. Petruba gives it to Holowinski. Holowinski over to Schultz.
Swinging the ball here.
Raiders just don't want a silly pass here. Don't want to cause a turnover.
Raiders draining a lot of time off the clock here. Not a bad thing with the 3-point lead. Just 4 minutes now.
Schultz will go to the back end. He'll pick up a 2. A long possession results in points for the Raiders.
And that's exactly what we wanted to see here. Just draining the clock and getting the ball to Schultz and finishing at the hoop here.
Pirates looking for some baskets now. Hendricks gives it to Cornett in the paint. Cornett's shot is no good, but he gets fouled.
And it looks like the foul will be on Schultz here, so no issues for the Raiders on that note. That's his first of the night.
Cornett heads to the line for 2. 3 minutes, 47 seconds here. First free throw is no good.
Looks like Migel will be subbed in.
Cornett's second free throw, also no good. Witruba will get the board. Schmidt will take the ball up. They find Schultz. Find Schmidt at the top of the key. Once again, the Raiders are looking to take time off this clock. The Pirates are really biting on these passes now. The Raiders really have to be careful here. Make sure their passes are still clean. Good spin move by Migel. He's going to head to the basket. He's going to draw the foul and one. A great spin move by Migel to find himself open at the rim, and he will finish. And Jones will foul out of the game. A huge play for the Raiders there to give them some momentum.
Student section is fired up about that one, that's for sure. Migel looking to make it a 3-point play here.
His free throw is no good. Cornett will gather. He gives it to Hendricks. The Pirates are pushing with paint now. They find pushing with pace, and Kelly is going to get a free basket and draws the foul on his way to the rim.
It's going to be Schultz's second foul.
If I'm the Raiders here, I'm just making sure Kelly is not an issue on offense for the Raiders. I bring double teams right as he gets in the paint. I mean, he has 24 points. Make that, oh, he misses the free throw. Commentator jinx. Schmidt puts a nice move on his defender, gets 2 defenders to jump. Bryce Witruba open in the corner for 3, that's no good. The Pirates will take the rebound.
2 minutes, 50 seconds to play here.
Raiders really need to play some strong defense. Cornett's gonna line up a 3, no good, but they're gonna get the offensive board. Hendricks, pump fake. Finds Cornett in the paint. And Cornett is going to draw a foul once again.
And it looks like Ethan Schmidt is now out of the game here with 5 fouls as he walks off and Migel walks on with 4.
Migel, the only player on the court right now with 4 fouls. Everyone else still has a little bit of wiggle room. Cornett's first free throw is good. It's a 4-point game. second free throw is no good. And Schmidt will get the board. He finds Migel way up the court, who is going to slam it on top of Kelly's head. The crowd is hyped. The Pirates are going to push with pace, though. Cornett trying to find room on Holowinski. Gives it to Hendricks out at the top of the key. His three is short. And Watruba's going to get the board. He chucks it up to Schultz, who's wide open up there. And he's going to finish with Cornett going up to try and block him. The Raiders have pushed this to an 8-point lead.
And just like that, the foul quiets the crowd here. That'll send Hendricks to the line, and that'll be Schmidt's third foul.
Joey really put the exclamation point on that basket.
Yeah, that's for sure. 8-point lead here. Tide has changed here for the Raiders in this school rivalry.
Yeah, first free throw, no good. Just over 2 minutes remaining here. It's going to get loud. Second free throw is good.
Pirates pressing.
Pulaski does a nice job breaking it.
And it looks like Watruba's going to hold. And looks like the Raiders will take the solid timeout here to just regroup. And as much as they're going on a run, they're going to want to reset and get their game plan together to try and hold this lead out for the last 2 minutes.
Yep, they just don't want to fall into a trap. They don't want to get stuck in a corner. They don't want to force it. They don't want to cause they want to cause turnovers, but they don't want to be the ones committing the turnovers.
And no fouls here. Trying not to get the ball to Kelly here, who still has 24 points on the night. Pirates are not in any foul trouble, so the Raiders just want to be consistent here.
The Raiders just need to make sure their offensive possessions are long. They got to take time off this clock, give the Pirates the least amount of possessions possible.
Yep, there's no shot clock here in high school, so definitely utilize that.
Both teams in the bonus, too. If they can draw fouls, they just head straight to the line. Schultz will inbound for the Raiders. He finds Watruba. And that will be Binns committing the foul on Watruba. Team's ninth.
So he's going to have a one-on-one here. Definitely going to want to make these free throws here as the time clicks down.
Gehring will check back into the game for Binns. First free throw is good. Watruba's second is also good. Two clutch free throws there by Watruba. Under 2 minutes remaining here. The Pirates are going to need to push with some pace. It'll be Durkee giving it to Cornett. He finds Gehring, who's got Migel on him. He's on 4 fouls. He gives it back out to Kelly. Kelly's pump fake. Doesn't get Schultz to bait.
And just like that, the Pirates will go to the line here. Schmidt was just about to take that turnover when Cornett just gets away with the foul.
Yeah, some questionable calls here down the stretch, but good teams have to come away with wins through adversity. First free throw is no good. The Pirates have not been great from the line tonight.
Yeah, having a little trouble there, and it's definitely evident that the Raiders are winning because of their easy free throws they've been making.
Schultz will inbound for the Raiders. They get it to Atruba, back to Schultz. Schultz will push with pace quickly.
And he is fouled by Cornett.
A nice play there by the Raiders to beat the full court press.
Yes, definitely breaking out of it quick.
So Colin Schultz will head to the line for 2. First free throw is good.
Trying to make it a double-digit lead here. Minute 35 to go.
Second free throw is also good. 10-point game here. A minute 30 remaining. Pirates are really going to need some baskets here on offense. The Raiders got to stay really disciplined here on defense. A good play by Schultz to steal the ball away. He's looking for options. Nice job by the Raiders to get it past half court.
Skips it over to Migel, and Schultz is just going to hold it.
And he's going to draw the foul. That's a great defensive possession there by Colin Schultz, and a great way to beat the press once again.
Number 23, Caden Hendricks is fourth. Colin Schultz shooting the double bonus.
Schultz first free throw is good. Second one's also good. It's now a 12-point game here, a minute 12 remaining.
And just as we predicted, Schultz has 27 on the night. Almost
Turkey.
getting to his average.
Cornett looking for options.
And Schmidt is going to commit another foul.
Fouls on number 21, Bowden Schmidt.
Bowden Schmidt went for the steal.
His fourth foul.
Minute 3 remaining here. Cornett at the line once again.
Double bonus, so he's got 2 shots here.
Cornett has really struggled from the line tonight.
A bit short on the first.
Second's good. Atruba inbound to Schmidt. He'll give it right back to Atruba. Atruba, risky pass to Schultz, but it works. Pirates are going to bring a double. Schultz is going to chuck it up to Migel. It's a great pass. Raiders are really chewing the clock off here now. And now Durkee's forced to foul. Bowden Schmidt will head to the line again. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. 12-point game here. Pirates moving quickly now. Durkee in the corner, has Watruba on him. Good defense again.
It rolls off his foot, and Schultz is going to march down the court.
And it's going to force another Pirates foul. And Hendricks has just picked up his 5th foul. So I believe he should be checking out of the game here, and he is. So when we thought at the end of the first half Pulaski was going to be the team in foul trouble, 2 of the Pirates players have fouled out of this game.
I would say that despite the fouls here, the Raiders have done a great job because, as you can see, Cornett and Kelly are still in the game, and Kelly has 24 points on the night, so they definitely changed something up here coming into the half and kind of sprinted away with the lead here.
Yeah, Colin Schultz with his 29th point of the night. a very strong second half performance here. The Pirates are going to need a miracle here. Just under 30 seconds remaining.
Janice with a layup.
Raiders once again beat the press, which is going to force another Pirates foul. .12 game here, 17 seconds remaining. Schmidt's first free throw is no good. Second free throw is also no good, but the clock is going to dwindle here. Pirates moving quickly. And Schultz is going to get a block on the other end. If that doesn't sum up the night for the Raiders, I don't know what does. And they're going to take down the BayPort Pirates 76-64. The Pirates came into the second half with a lead, and they left with nothing but a loss. Colin Schultz, 29 points on the night. Bryce Watruba, 16 points on the night. And a strong performance from the entire team overall.
And another great win here for the Raiders. This brings their record to a 3-1 conference record. So that's pretty solid here as they move into the second half of the season.
A strong showing here by the Raiders. Oh, we thank you for tuning into this RSN broadcast, and we will see you back in action. Have a great night.